If you just logged into your EBT account or checked your SNAP benefits and saw a big fat zero or a number that was drastically, shockingly low, I understand exactly how you're feeling right now. That knot in your stomach, the panic setting in, wondering, how am I going to feed my family? How am I going to get groceries? I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I truly understand. And it's hard to look at an empty fridge and a dwindling bank account, feeling completely lost. But I've also found ways to help you get through it. And that's what today's video is all about. Today on Pam's POV, we are not waiting for help to come knocking. We are going into survival mode, and I'm giving you some unconventional, no cash food hacks, the real world, outside of the box strategies. Some that I've actually used and some I still use to this day and seen others use to get food on the table when every dollar counts or when there are no dollars at all to count. Now, for a moment, forget about the food banks, okay? Although we will absolutely touch on those and they're vital, and we'll get to those briefly. But today, we're talking about getting creative and resourceful, and we're going to get some food on the table. Let's dive right in, okay? So hack number 1 is probably the fastest thing you can do, and it might surprise you. It's called, or what I like to call, return the gold strategy, okay? Seriously though, right now, I want you to look around your house, every nook, every cranny, every closet, every dusty corner of your garage, if you have one, a shed. And I bet you have something small, a small appliance you bought you've never used, clothes, something with the tag still on it, an unopened gift you didn't love, craft supplies that you overestimated your interest in. I mean, we all do it. Now, here's the trick. Many stores have generous return policies, even if you don't have a receipt, or if the receipt is past the return window. Now, here's what you do. I want you to call the store manager. Explain your situation calmly, and honestly. Tell them you've been affected by the EBT SNAP cuts, that you have this item you bought previously, and you're wondering if they would consider an exchange for store credit or a gift card. You'd be surprised how often just a human being hearing a genuine plea during a crisis will make an exception. That store credit can then be used for non-food essentials and food. But now, here's the thing. Store managers can override store rules. So if you call one store and the store manager says no, flat out no, be polite, thank the store manager, and look up the next closest store. Most stores have chains, and they have several of the same stores in the area. Contact the next store and continue to do that until you find one of the stores, especially if it's a big box store, that will take the return. Remember, it's up to the manager, so be calm and honest when explaining your situation. Now, this next one is a personal story for me, and it's proof that you can turn almost anything into grocery money. Now, many years ago, I was in a rough spot myself. And what I did was I looked around my house. And I had been collecting these heavy glass jars, like honey jars, nice jam jars that I use to store rice in or pasta in, herbs. I had probably maybe 40, 50 of them, a little more, a little less. So I cleaned them up, I polished them really nice, and I ran an ad on Craigslist for free. I listed them for $2 a piece. And you know what? Those jars were gone in about 2-3 hours max, made me $100, and the sale was super fast. So think about what you have that someone else might want. Do you have a collection of old CDs or DVDs? People collect them now. Unused craft supplies, maybe an old electronic cables and chargers that still work. All right. Now you can use local selling apps like Facebook Marketplace or Nextdoor, Ring Doorbell Neighbors Post. All of those are fantastic. The goal here is a quick cash influx for your immediate grocery needs. Don't underestimate what people are willing to pay for small, useful items. And remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay, so we've looked at what's in your house. Now, let's look at what's in you, your skills, your time. This is where your barter economy comes in at. Now, think about your neighbors, especially elderly folks or busy families. They often need help with things. I mean, could you do an hour of yard work, walk their dog for a few days, pet sit for a weekend? I mean, just offer to do some light cleaning or run a quick errand. But now, here's the key. Instead of asking for cash, offer your services in exchange for specific grocery items, a bag of fresh produce, a gallon of milk, and a loaf of bread, a gift card to their preferred local grocery store. Post a polite note, use your local neighborhood app, be direct, be kind, and you'll be surprised by the generosity out there. Sometimes you'll just find people waiting to help. They just don't know who to help. Now, I want you to take a moment and I ask that you please share this video out. We all know someone that has been affected by the EBT SNAP crisis. And right now, I want to help as many people as possible. So please share it out and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more posts and information just like this. Now, I love this one. This is a genius one. Find your local farmer's market. Go in the last hour or two before closing. Farmers hate packing up produce that's slightly bruised or overripe because they can't sell it. Offer to help them break down their booth, load their truck, or just tidy up. In return, many farmers will give you a large box of second produce. Now, you might think it's bruised and stuff, but this stuff is perfectly good. You can clean it, cut it, and cut out the bad spots, cook it into soup, stews, and even freeze it. It's an incredible way to get high quality, fresh food for your family for just an hour or two of your time. So, okay, similar to talking to neighbors, but more structured, look for local mutual aid or bartering groups. You can find these on Facebook or Nextdoor. These are communities specifically set up for people to help each other. I mean, do you have a specific skill? Can you tutor a child in a subject that you know well? All right, can you mend some clothes? Bake a really good loaf of bread? Offer your skills in exchange for non-perishable food items or a bag of fresh groceries. Be honest about your need. These groups are built on empathy. So, okay, now we've covered what you have and what you can do. Now, let's talk about some resources that exist, often right under our noses. Technology can actually help you here. You can download apps like Too Good To Go or Flash Food. These apps connect you with local restaurants, bakeries, and grocery stores that have surpluses of food. It's food that's perfectly good, but won't be sold by the end of the day. They sell what's called surprise bags or specific items at deep discounts, sometimes 75% off or more. For a few dollars, you can get a huge bag of bakery items, prepared meals, or meat that's close to its sell-by date. It's a low-cost hack because you do spend a little, but the value you get is immense, okay? So next, beyond the big well-known food banks, many churches, temples, mosques, and local community centers, like the Salvation Army or St. Vincent de Paul, they run smaller, often less advertised food pantries. They might also offer vouchers, or they may have specific mobile pantries that visit different neighborhoods from time to time. Their eligibility rules are typically often different from the big state-run programs, and sometimes they have shorter lines and more immediate help. A quick phone call can open up a whole new resource. This is truly a gem for immediate, anonymous help. Do a quick online search for Little Free Pantry or Community Fridge in your area. These are small, often decorated boxes or refrigerators. Usually they're located outside of homes, churches, or libraries. They are anonymous, and they're also anonymously stocked by neighbors for neighbors. They are for taking and for giving. If you need a can of soup, a box of pasta, or some toiletries, check these out. They're a no questions asked resource for small, immediate needs. Now, these next two are about pure strategy and resourcefulness when you do manage to get into a store or when you need to create your own supply. This is a shopping superpower, and I actually use this currently whenever I shop. I'm talking about every day, crisis or no crisis. Every grocery store has a schedule for when they mark down items that are nearing their expiration date. We're talking those yellow, those bright yellow and orange, sometimes blue, manager special stickers. That means you get 50%, 60%, even 75% off. Ask an employee in the meat, dairy, or bakery department, when do they typically do their markdowns? Then go shop at that exact time. You can score deep discounted meat to cook and freeze immediately. Bread for pennies, or yogurt and dairy that's still perfectly good for a few days. It takes a little planning, but it saves serious, serious money. All right? And that brings us to the most sustainable $0 hack on this list. The Perpetual Veggie Garden, growing food from scraps. Now, look, when EBT and SNAP benefits are cut, you have to find a way to make food last forever. And this is it. I am not talking about farming, but I am talking about taking the bottom of a celery stalk, sticking it in the dirt, and getting celery. Taking the end of green onions and growing a whole new one. I mean, it's truly as simple as cut, stick, and grow. It's the closest thing to magic that I know, and it gives you fresh food for free, week after week after week. It fills your home with green and it fills your plate with nutrients. Now, this hack is my absolute favorite, and it's what I am truly, truly passionate about. In fact, growing food from scraps is one of my main focus. And if you love the idea of turning your kitchen waste into fresh groceries, and you want to master this $0 food hack, I have an entire channel dedicated. It's where I go deep on how to grow everything from potatoes to herbs, cabbage, lettuce, and the list goes on using simple soil and kitchen scraps. Click the first link in the description below right now and subscribe to my gardening channel at The Scaredy Cat Gardener here on YouTube. Now, you can turn this immediate crisis into a skill that feeds you forever. It's truly empowering, and you can do it indoors or outside. So there's no excuses, all right? Now, if even one of these hacks helped you put food on your table today, I need you to do two important things for me and for our community. Hit the like button and the hype button, and let me know in the comments which hack are you going to try first. I also want you to please share this video immediately. Share it in every community group you're in, send it to a friend, or post it on social media. The only way we help our community through this EBT SNAP crisis, the only way is to get this viral information out fast by sharing it. And finally, I want to hear from you. What is your best out of the box, no cash hack for getting some grocery when times get tough? Drop your wisdom in the comments below. Let's build a resource for each other. Thank you so much for watching Pam's POV. Hit subscribe, stay strong, stay resourceful, and I'll see you in the next video.